morning children, myself Jayashree, I am your mathematics teacher. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about algebra. Okay, children, already last year you have studied about the algebra. Okay, so what do you mean by algebra? Algebra, it is the branch of mathematics which deals with the study of variables and constants. Okay, so children, before you are going to study algebra, we have to come to know that where we apply this algebra, means in daily life where we use algebra. Okay, in 6th standard already I have studied the types of algebraic expressions, different types of algebraic expressions, addition of algebraic expressions, subtractions and all. But where we apply this concept of algebra in your daily life. Okay, children, daily sometimes you are going to hospital. Okay, then doctors are maintaining your health reports. Okay, so there they are going to apply the concepts of algebra. And engineers also use the concept of algebra while constructing the buildings and electricians also. And also they are using in cricket matches. How many runs are scored by the player? They are going to count by using the algebra. That is the main application of linear equation. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about your 11th chapter, that is chapter 11, fundamental concepts. Fundamental concept of algebra. Okay, children, one time already I said who is the father of algebra. Okay, so father of algebra, so it is a very difficult thing to remember, but only I will write this. So it is Muhammad Al-Khwarizmi. It is a little large name. Okay, so he is a famous mathematician in the 19th century. He introduced the algebra. Okay, algebra is also connected to geometry also. Okay, Muhammad Al-Khwarizmi, he is a well-known mathematician in 19th century. He is called as the father of algebra. Okay. So children, algebra means it is the study of variables and constants. Okay. So what do you mean by constants? Constants, these are the numbers which are in 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 9. Okay, so constants are the fixed values we cannot change. Okay, variables are your English alphabets from A, B up to Z. Children, we can use here as capital letters as well as small letters also. Okay, constants means numbers from 0 to 9. Okay, constants, these are the fixed values, we cannot change the value of constant. And variables, these are the English alphabets from A to Z. Okay, now which are the constants, which are the variables? Now we'll see more about the constants and the variables. So, the first one. The first one is the combination of one or more constants are called as the constant. See for example 8 into 2. 8 into 2 is a constant. Okay. 6 divided by 3, it is also a constant. 2 divided by 4, it is also a constant. So, okay. So the combination of two or more numbers are called as the constants. Okay. The second one is, now the combination of a constant and a variable are called as the variable only. That is x plus y plus 2. Okay, x plus y plus 2. So this is the combination of variable and constant. So this expression is called as the variable only. And 2b plus q plus 9. Okay, so here also it contains here variable. So this is the constant. So this expression is called as a constant only. Okay, so the third condition is start algebraic expression. So you remembered already what is the meaning of term. Term means it is the collection of variable as well as constant. Okay. So listen children, 2x. Okay. So here it is a constant and it is a variable. So this is called as the one term. Next, 2pqr. Okay, so here 2 is a constant, p, q, r is a variable. So it contains both constant and variable. So this whole it is called as the one term. Okay, next, minus 1 divided by 3 x, y, z. Okay, so this is minus 1 by 3 is a constant, x, y, z is a variable. So this is whole it is called as the, it is a only one single term. Okay, so now what is the meaning, what do you mean by algebraic expression? Okay, algebraic expression means two or the combination of two or more terms which are separated by plus or minus sign. Algebraic expression means it is the combination of two or more terms which are separated by plus or minus sign. See, 2x plus 4. So 2x is a one term and 4 is also a term. Both the terms are separated by plus sign. So this is called as algebraic expression. So one more example, 6pqr minus 4pq plus pq. Okay, children, so this is 6pqr is a term minus 4pq plus pq. So this is called an algebraic expression. So which all the terms are separated by minus sign and plus sign. Okay, children, if suppose 2pq into 6pq. Okay, so children here in 2pq is a one term, 6pq is a one term. Both the terms are separated by multiplication sign. Now, so you already have studied in last year the multiplication of algebraic expression. So this whole becomes only one term, that is multiply constant with constants and variables with variables. 2 6 are 12, p into p square, q into q square. Okay, so these two terms are, when you are multiplied, we get the only one term. The meaning is, in algebraic expressions, it must be separated by only plus minus sign and plus sign. Then only it becomes algebraic expressions. Okay, if suppose 2x divided by 2. Okay, so here 2x is a one term and 2 is a one term. Both the terms are separated by division. So the meaning is, we will get only one term. Understood? But it contains one term, it is also an algebraic expression, but it not contains the two terms, it contains only one term. Okay? Okay, children, now we'll see which are the types of algebraic expression. Okay, so the first one is monomial. So monomial means expression contains one term, has contain one term. Okay, so one term is 2x, 4pq, okay, minus 1 by 3 xy. These are the monomials. 2x, 4pq, minus 1 by 3 xy. So these are all the expression containing only one term. They are called as the monomial. Okay. The second one is binomial. Binomial means expression has contained two terms. Expression contains two terms are called as binomial. So for example, 2x plus y. Okay. So 9pq plus minus 4. So many examples you can give. Okay. So one more example, 6xyz plus 7. Okay. So in these all the cases, 2x plus y, it contains two terms. So it is a binomial. 9pq minus 4. Here also having two terms. So therefore it is a binomial. And here also 6xyz plus 7. It is also containing two terms. So therefore it is binomial. So the next one is trinomial. Trinomial. So contained three terms. So that is 2x plus y plus z. 2x plus y plus z. There it contains three terms. So therefore it is trinomial. Next, 2mn plus mn plus 3. 2mn plus mn plus 3. Here it also contains three terms. So therefore it is trinomial. So the next one is multinomial. Okay, now multinomial. Okay, multinomial means expression has contained more than three terms are called a multinomial. Okay, take children, more than three terms, 2x plus y plus z plus 4. So here we have four terms. So therefore it is multinomial. And next, 6ln plus 2ln plus 7ln plus 9. Okay, so this here we have four terms. So therefore it is a multinomial. Okay, so like that many examples we can give for multinomial. Okay, so the last one is polynomial. Okay, so what it is? Polynomial. Children, polynomial means the expression which contains two terms, three terms or more than three terms, they are all called as polynomial only. Means binomial, trinomial, multinomial are all called as polynomial. Okay, and even children, if a single term that is 3xy, it is also called as a polynomial only. Okay, understood? Okay, so now let's see what do you mean by product. Product means when two or more variables or constants multiplied together, so we will get the product. Okay, example. So in 4ay, so is the product of 4a and y. Okay, so when we multiply 4a and y, so we get 4ay. So is the product of that variables and constant. Okay, so one more example, 2xyz. So in 2xyz, so it is the product multiplication of 2x, y and z. So we get the product here. Okay, so next is now what is the meaning of factor? Okay, what do you mean by factor? Okay, each of the constant or variable multiplied together to form a term. Meaning is to form a term we are going to multiply a constant or a variable. So is called a factor of the term. So okay, children listen here. I gave the example of 3ay. Okay, 3ay is the product of 3a and y. Okay, 3ay is the product of 3a and y. So here 3a and y are called as the factor of 3ay. Okay, 3ay is the product of 3a and y. So here 3a and y are called as the factor of the term 3ay. Okay, so one more example, 2xyz. Okay, 2xyz is the product of 2x, y and z. Okay, so here 2x, y and z are called as the factor of term 2xyz. Okay, so the one more concept is we can write few more factors for 3ay. So how we write? So already last year I said in a 3ay this any one constant or a variable which divides 3ay completely, so we get that factor. So for example ay is a factor of 3ay. How? See, in 3ay divide 3ay ay is cancelled, so left would be 3. So ay is the factor and the one more is 3a. So these are the factor of 3ay. Okay, now you already know what is the meaning of factor. Okay, so now you see what is the meaning of coefficient. Okay, what is the meaning of coefficient? In a monomial, any factor or group of factors of a term is called the coefficient of the remaining part of the monomial. Okay, children, the meaning is, see, 5xyz. In 5xyz is a one term. Okay, so it is the group of the factors here, 5x, y, z. So this is the monomial. It is having the group of factors. So here the term is a coefficient of the remaining part of the monomial. See how to find the coefficient of these terms now. Okay, so example 5xyz. Okay, in 5xyz, okay, coefficient of I take first factor here 5. What is the coefficient of 5 here? So except 5, remaining all the terms you have to consider x, y, z. Children, already last year I studied. When you are writing with the coefficient, you keep in your mind. So which coefficient you are writing? Except that terms, except that factor, remaining factors are become the coefficient of that factor. Means your friends, already I said. Okay, so keep in your mind. You have to write your friends' names. Okay, so that is here in 5xy, the coefficient of 5x. How we write the coefficient of 5x? Except 5x, we have to write the remaining term, remaining factors, that is yz. Okay, next coefficient of 5xy. Okay, so except 5xy, you write the remaining factor, that is z. Okay, so children, here 5 is called as the numerical coefficient and x, y, z are called as the algebraic coefficients. Okay, so one more you get coefficient of x, y, z is 5. 5 is the coefficient of x, y, z. Okay, so like that we will take one more example. Okay, now I take one more example, that is minus 4pq. Now we write the coefficient of this term now. Okay, so now the coefficient of 4. See this minus 4, p and q. So children, these are all like the friends. Okay, these all the friends are together here. Okay, so the coefficient of 4 is, see, consider the minus also, minus 4, sorry, minus pq. Okay, minus pq. Okay, next the coefficient of I take pq. Okay, coefficient of pq. Except the pq, write the remaining factor here, that is minus 4. Okay, the next coefficient of minus 4p. Okay, except the minus 4p, write the remaining term, that is q. Okay, next the coefficient of we take minus 4. I took here 4, but I took here minus 4. So except minus 4, write the remaining factor, that is pq. This is how we are going to write the coefficient of the given monomial. Okay, now we come to know how to find the degree of the monomial or polynomial. Okay, so degree of monomial. The degree of a monomial is the exponent. Exponent means it is the power. Exponent of its variable or the sum of the exponents of its variable. So the meaning is the highest power of the variable degree of example, okay, we'll take one example. The degree of 4x square. Okay, so 4x square is the monomial. Okay, so which is a variable in this? X is the variable which is having power as 2. So therefore, the degree of this 4x square is 2. Okay, so one more example. The degree of 8x square y cube. Okay, so 8x square y cube is the monomial. Okay, so we have two variables here. One is x and one is y. Okay, so x is having power as 2 and y is having power as 3. Now this time, so see the statement here. Sum of the exponents of its variable. We have to add these two powers now. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So the degree of 8x square y cube is 5. We have to add the powers of these two variables. So the degree of x square y cube is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. So let's take one more example. The degree of 9x cube y square z raised to 5. Okay. So this is a one term. 9x cube y square z raised to 5 is a monomial. Okay. Here we have variables x cube y square and z raised to 5. Add all the powers of the variable. 3 plus 2 plus 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. So 10 is the degree of this monomial. Okay, you know how to find the degree of the monomial. Okay, now how to find the degree of the polynomial. Okay, children, polynomial means the expression containing two or more than two terms are called as the polynomial. Okay, so now I take one polynomial here. So it has contained three terms: 5x raised to 4, 7x cube y square, and 2x y square. I have to find the degree of this polynomial. So how to find? Okay, listen here. The degree of a polynomial is the degree of its highest degree term. Degree of highest degree term. Okay, children, we have here three terms: 5x raised to 4, 7x cube y square, and 2x y square. We have three terms here. So now find the degree of each term. Okay, so now in 5x raised to 4, 7x cube y square plus 2xy square, degree of 5x raised to 4 is how what it is? 4. Okay. Next, consider degree of now 7x cube y square. Now take the term 7x cube y square. So find its degree now. Already you know we have to add the powers of this variable xy. 3 plus 2. It is 5. Next, find the degree of the term 2xy square. Degree of 2xy square. So in this term, the variable are x and y. So here children, x is having a power as 1. If there is no any power here, it means x is having a power as 1 and y is having 2. 1 plus 2, it is 3. Okay. So degree of 2xy square is 3. Okay. So now see all the degrees of each term. Here it is 4, here it is 5, and here it is 3. So the highest is 5. Okay. The highest degree term is that is 7x cube y square. So therefore, the degree of 5x raised to 4 plus 7x cube y square plus 2xy square is 5. Okay, understood children? Okay, we'll see one more example to find the degree of polynomial. Okay, so in x raised to 5 minus 2 minus x square y raised to 4 plus x cube y. We have to find the degree of this polynomial now. See how to find? Here in first x raised to 5. So the degree is 5. Now take second one, x square y raised to 4. Add the powers of these x and y. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. The next one, x cube y. Okay, so x is having power as 3 and y is having the power as 1. So it is 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So in these all the three terms, so which is highest here? 6. So therefore the degree of x raised to 5 minus x square y raised to 4 plus x cube y is 6. Therefore the degree of x raised to 5 minus x square y raised to 4 plus x cube y is 6. Okay, so now we'll see like and unlike terms. Okay, so what do you mean by like terms? Okay, in a group of terms, the terms which contain same literal coefficients means the terms which must be contain the same variables are called as like terms. Okay, so like terms, the terms which contain same literal coefficients. See, 2xy, 16xy. Okay, so 2 by 3 xy. So don't bother about these constants. So look at the variables here, xy, xy, xy. So in these all the three terms, the variable is same. Okay, so these are called as like terms. Take a two more examples. 4pq. Okay, minus 1 by 2 pq. Okay, 6 pq. Okay, next minus 3 pq. Okay, so here in these all the four terms, pq is the common variable. Okay, same variable, it contains the same variable. So these are called as the like terms. Okay, so now unlike terms. Unlike terms means the terms which contain different variables. Means 2xy. Okay, 6yz. Okay, 7ln. Okay, consider here. Look at here. So we have three terms here. All the three terms are contain different variables. So these are called as unlike terms. Okay, one more. Minus 1 by 2 pq. Okay, 6xyz. Okay, 12ln. Okay, in this group, minus 1 by 2 pq, 6xyz and 12ln. All the three terms as contain different variables. So these are called unlike terms. Okay, children, we have studied all the concepts of basic concepts of algebra, fundamental concepts of algebra. Okay, children, we have studied all the basic concepts of algebra. Okay, now we go to exercise 11a. Okay, now separate the first one, separate the constant term and variable term from the following. Okay, 8x 6xy, 6 plus x minus 5xy square, 15az square, 32z divided by xy, y square divided by 3x. Okay, so now which are the variable and which are the constant here? So already I have said the definitions of all the constants and variable. So children, the first only except 8 is a constant. Okay, except 8, remaining all the terms are called as the variables. Okay, now second one, for each expression given below, state whether it is a monomial, binomial or trinomial. Okay, so they are given some more examples here. Okay, we have to find which is a monomial here, binomial and trinomial. Okay, first one, 2x divided by 15. Children, I said already the expression, algebraic expression means the terms which must be separated by plus sign or minus sign. Okay, if two terms are separated by multiplication or division, then it is considered as only one term. Okay, so now children, 2x divided by 15, both the terms are separated by division here. So therefore, it is considered as monomial. Okay, next, ax plus 9. Ax is a one term, 9 is a one term, both are separated by plus sign. So therefore, it is binomial. Okay, next comes to the third one. 3x square into 5x. We have two terms here, 3x square into 5x. Both are separated by multiplication. So therefore this is considered as the monomial only. Okay, fourth one. 5 plus 2a minus 3b. All the three terms are separated by plus sign, minus sign. We have three terms here, so therefore it is trinomial. Okay, so comes to fourth one. 2y minus 7 by 3z divided by x. So here, so these two are terms which separated by division. So it is considered as only one term. So this is a one term and it is whole one term. So therefore we have two terms here. So therefore it is binomial. Okay. Next comes to sixth one. 3p into q divided by z. All the three terms are separated by multiplication and division. So therefore it is considered as monomial only. It is monomial. And eighth one. 12z divided by 5x plus 4. So these two terms are separated by division, and so here it is a plus sign. So it is only one term and 4 is a one term. So we have two terms here. So therefore it is binomial. Okay. So the last one, aq minus, look at here, aq minus 3ab square into c. These two terms having multiplication. So aq is separated by minus sign. These two are the one term. So we have two terms here. So therefore it is binomial. Okay. Third name, write the coefficient of. Okay. We have to write the coefficients of these following terms. Okay. xy in minus 3axy. What is the coefficient of xy in minus 3axy? Okay children, see already I said except xy we have to consider the remaining factor, that is minus 3a. The coefficient of xy in minus 3axy is minus 3a. Okay. Second one, z square in t square y z square. Okay. What is the coefficient of z square in t square y z square? Except this z square, consider the remaining terms. Okay. That is t square y. Okay. Next, third one, the coefficient of mn in minus mn. Okay. So coefficient of mn in minus mn. So both the terms are same, but we have here minus. So therefore here, listen here, these mn is a algebraic it is a variable it is. Okay. And keep in mind, it is always having the numerical coefficient as 1. So therefore we are going to consider it as minus 1. Minus 1 is the coefficient of mn in minus mn. Okay. So the fourth one, 15 in minus 15 p square. Okay. So children, listen here, 15, the coefficient of 15 in minus 15 p square. Except this minus 15, we have to consider the remaining term, remaining factors, that is minus p square. Minus p square is the coefficient of 15 in minus 15 p square. Okay. So fourth name, for each of the following monomial, write its degree. We have to write the degree of this given monomial. Okay. So already I said how to find the degree of the monomial. So we have to consider the highest power of the variable in that given term. We get the degree of that monomial. Okay. So 7y is a monomial. So here it is y is the variable. So what is the degree of the y here? It is 1. Children, here anything not is the means it is having a degree as 1, power as 1. So therefore degree of 7ay is 1. Okay. Next, second one, minus x square y. In this monomial we have two variables, x square and y. So x is having degree as 2, that is power as 2, and y is having power as 1. 2 plus 1, 2. X is having power as 2 and y is having power as 1. So it is 3. So degree of minus x square y is 3. Next, third one, x y square z. This is the monomial and we have three variables here, x, y square and z. X is having power as 1, consider here, 1 plus. Y is having power as 2, 2 plus. Z is having power as 1. So add now, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 is the degree of this monomial. Fourth one, minus 9 x square z raised to 3. So 9 is a constant. Okay. So here variables are y square and z cube. Consider the power of these two variables. Y is having power as 2 plus z is having power as 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 is the degree of this monomial. Okay. So comes to fifth one. 3 m cube n raised to 4. So 3 is a constant. So consider m cube n raised to 4. M is having power as 3 and m is having power as 4. Add these two. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is the degree of this monomial. 3 m cube n raised to 4. Now, sixth one. Minus 2 p square q raised to 3, 4. So children, minus 2 and 4, here these two are the constant only. Okay. So now in these two, p square, q cube. Okay. So p is having power as 2, q is having power as 3. So add these two, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 is the degree of this monomial. Okay. Now comes to fifth main. Write the degree of each of the following polynomial. So there is given some polynomial here. We have to write the degree of that polynomial. Children, already I discussed how to find the degree of polynomial. We have to find the degree of each term in that expression. Okay. After finding the degree of each term, the highest degree term is considered as the degree of that polynomial. Okay. So now, first one, 3y cube minus x square y square plus 4x. So this is the actually trinomial it is. Okay. So how to find the degree of this trinomial now? So find the degree of each term. Okay. So 3y cube. The degree of 3y cube. Okay. So 3 is a constant. Y is the variable. It is having power as 3. So therefore, the degree of 3y cube is 3. Now consider the second term. The degree of x square y square. Okay. X is having power as 2 and y is having power as 2. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So the degree of x square y square is 4. Next, consider the last term, the degree of 4x. So in this term 4x, we having only one variable, that is x. It is having power as always 1. So therefore, the degree of 4x is 1. So look at children, look at it all the cases. 3y cube, it is having degree as 3. So x square y square, the degree is 4 and the degree of 4x is 1. So in these all three, 4 is the term, 4 is the degree of term, that is x square y cube. So therefore 4 is considered as the degree of this polynomial 3y cube minus x square y square plus 4x. So therefore the degree of 3y cube minus x square y square plus 4x is 4. Okay. Highest degree term we have to take, that is 4. Okay. 4 is the degree of this polynomial. Okay, so comes to second one. Okay, solve by these steps only. Consider the individual terms and find its degree. Okay, so second one, p cube y square minus 6p square q raised to 5 plus p raised to 4 q raised to 4. Find the degree of each term in this polynomial. Okay, the degree of, take first term here now, degree of p cube y square. Okay, so p is having power as 3 and y is having power as, sorry, q is having power as 2. Add these two, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Now consider the second term. The degree of 6p square q raised to 5. 6 is a constant. Okay, so consider these two variables p and q. So p is having variable power as 2 and q is having power as 5. Add these two. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. Next, consider the third term. The degree of p raised to 4, q raised to 4. Okay, so in these two variables, p is having power as 4, q is having power as 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Okay, so in these all the three terms, which term is having highest degree here? So that is p raised to 4, q raised to 4. p raised to 4 and q raised to 4 is having degree as 8. So the 8 is considered as the degree of this polynomial. So therefore the degree of p cube q square minus 6p square q raised to 5 plus p raised to 4 q raised to 4 is 8. Okay, next example, third one, minus 8m raised to 6 plus 5mqn. So this is, we have to find the degree of this polynomial. Children, it is a binomial also. Okay, so find the degree of each term in this polynomial. Okay, the degree of minus 8mn raised to 6. Here minus 8 is a constant. M and n both are the variables. See, always m is having a degree as 1 and n is having degree as 6. So 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. 7 is the degree of this term minus 8mn raised to 6. Now consider the second term. The degree of 5mqn. Okay, so 5 is constant, m is having power 3 and n is having power as 1. So add these two, 3 plus 1, 4. So in these two terms, the highest degree is 7. Okay, so therefore 7 is the degree of this polynomial minus 8m n raised to 6 plus 5mqn. Therefore the degree of minus 8m n raised to 6 plus 5mqn is equal to 7. Okay, so comes to the fourth one. Fourth one is a polynomial. The expression is 7 minus 3x square y plus y square. So children, in this first term, 7 is a constant. It is not contain any variable here. Okay, so listen. Consider these two terms. Which are the variables? Which terms are contained variables? That term we are going to consider. Okay, so the degree of, here it is no variable, so therefore the degree is 0 only. The degree of minus 3x square y. So x is having degree as 2, y is having degree as 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So 3 is the degree of minus 3x square y. Okay. So next, consider the last term, that is the degree of y square. Here is only one term is. So y is having power as 2. So therefore degree of y square is 2. So in these two, 3 is the highest power in these two terms. So therefore the degree of 7 minus 3x square y plus y square is 3. Therefore the degree of 7 minus 3 x square y plus y square is 3. Okay. Now, fifth one. We have two terms here. Okay. It is also a polynomial and it is also called as the binomial also. Okay. Now, so 15. There is no variable here. So therefore, the degree of this term 15 is 0 only, because there is no variable in this term 15. Consider the degree of 3x. Degree of 3x. So 3 is a constant. X is the only one variable which is having power as 1. So therefore degree of 3x is 1. And the degree of 15. Children, here there is no variable. 15 is a constant. So therefore the degree of 15 is 0, because there is no variable in this. So therefore 3x minus, therefore the degree of 3x minus 15 is 1. Okay. So children, now we go to 6th main, that is group the like terms together. Okay. So what do you mean by like terms? Like terms means the terms which contain same literal coefficients. Same literal coefficients means the other terms it must contain same variables. Then they are called as like terms. Okay. So children, here they are given some terms here. Okay. 9x square, xy, 3x minus 3x square, x square, and minus 2xy. Here two types of variables are combined here. We have to separate those. Listen, see 9x square, it is having algebraic coefficient as x square, and minus 3x square and x square. These are the one group of like terms, that is 9x square minus 3x square x square. So this is the one set of like terms. And the remaining terms of the here, that is xy and minus 2xy. These are the second group like terms, minus xy minus 2xy. Children, here always in xy it contains the numerical coefficient as 1. So we have two groups here, that is 9x square minus 3x square x square. In all the three terms, it contains same literal coefficients, means the algebraic coefficient must be same. So don't bother about these constants. The constants are different. Okay, but we must, in like terms, there should be a same variables. Then only it are considered as the like terms. So here we have in all the terms, x square is the common variable. Okay, next in this group, two terms are there, xy and minus 2xy. Okay, xy is the means same coefficient in both the terms. Okay, so comes to second one, ab minus a square b minus 3ab 5a square b and minus 8a square b. Okay, observe each variable and also power in this given terms. Based on the variable, group the like terms. Choose the terms which are having same variable. So that is take AB. Okay. Now look at here which terms contains AB as a variable. So here minus 3AB, which is having variable as AB, and there is no other terms which are having literal coefficient as AB. So this is the only one group. second one, I take minus a square b, okay, 5a square b and minus a square b. In all the three terms, the variable should be same. That is minus a square b, 5a square b, minus 8a square b. In all the three terms, a square b is the same coefficient. So therefore, these are called like terms.
Nice.
Okay. Now we go to seventh name. Write the numerical coefficient of the following. We have to write the numerical coefficient for this following terms. Okay. Children, already I said in this, an example I take here, in this minus 8xy cube. Okay. So this minus 8 is called as the numerical coefficient and xy cube is called as the algebraic coefficient. Okay. So an example, 7x square y square. 7 is called as the number. It is a number it is. So therefore it is called as numerical coefficient. X square and y square both are alphabets, means they are variables. So these are called as the algebraic coefficients. Okay. So now comes to first one. So what is the numerical coefficient in y? Okay. Children, this is a one term. If it does not contain any numbers here, it is always having 1. So therefore, numerical coefficient in this term y is 1. Okay. Second one, minus y. Okay. So here the numerical coefficient is minus 1. Okay. Now, third one, 2x square y. So x square y both are the variables. So these are called algebraic coefficient. So therefore numerical coefficient is 2. Next, fourth one, minus 8xy cube. Okay, in this minus 8 is called as the numerical coefficient. Next, fifth one, 3pq square. In this 3pq square, so 3 is called as the numerical coefficient. Minus 9a square b cube. In this term, now minus 9 is the numerical coefficient. Okay, children. Now we go to 8th name. In minus 5x cube y square z raised to 4, write the coefficient of. We have to write the coefficient of these all the given factors. Okay. So in minus 5x cube y square z raised to 4. This is the monomial. Okay, we have to write the coefficient of this given factors. These are the factors of this minus 5x cube y square z raised to 4. Okay, so children, before that we tell you, see, x cube is, how you write this x cube? How you expand this one? X into x. Okay, so z raised to 4. How you write z raised to 4? Z into z. Okay, so y square means y into y. Z cube means it is the multiplication of 3x. Okay, z raised to 4 means it is the multiplication of 4z. Y square means it is the multiplication of y means 2y. Okay, here we have to write the coefficient of z square in this minus 5x cube y square z raised to 4. Children, listen here. I said that minus 5x cube y square z raised to 4. These all are like a friends. Okay. So except this here z raised to 4 means we have here 4z. Okay. 4z are there. Except this z square, we have to write the remaining terms. That is minus 5x cube y square, and here z raised to 4 is there. I am writing the coefficient of z square, means they are left out with the z square. Okay. Now second one, y square. We have to write the coefficient of y square. Except y square, write the remaining terms minus 5x cube and z raised to 4. Next, y z square. Except, see, listen here. Here y is there. Here y square is there. Means left out with one y. Z square is there. Here z raised to 4 is there. So how we write now? left over with 1 z square. So the coefficient of y z square is minus 5 x cube y z square. Okay. Now comes to x cube y now. Except this x cube y, we have to write the remaining terms. Okay, that is minus 5 x cube is there, here also x cube, don't write that. Next, y is there, here y square is there, so left out with 1y and z raised to 4. Okay, the coefficient of x cube y is minus 5y z raised to 4. Okay, the next one, minus, we have got the coefficient of minus y minus xy square. Except this xy square, we have to consider the remaining terms, that is already minus is there, so we should not consider the minus sign here. Consider only 5 one x is there, here x cube is there, take x square. Okay, next already y square is there, don't write y square, therefore with here z raised to 4. Okay, so the last one, we have to write the coefficient of minus 5x y square z raised z only z they given. Okay, so look at here, except this x cube and z raised to 4, we have to consider write the remaining terms. Already minus 5 is there, don't write. Okay, here x is there, the x cube is there, so we have to write here x square. Okay, y square is also is there, and z raised to 4 is there, here only z is there, we have to consider z raised to 3. Okay, so this is what, how to write the coefficient of given monomial. Okay, children, we are written the coefficients of this monomial minus 5 x cube y square z raised to 4. Okay, so the next the condition they given, we have to write the degree of this monomial. Okay, so I said already how to write the degree of this monomial. We have to add the powers of these all the variables in this monomial. Okay, so minus 5 is a constant. Consider x is having power as 3, y is having power as 2, and z is having power as 4. Add these all now. 3 plus 2 plus 4. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So therefore, the degree of minus 5 x cube y square z raised to 4 is 9. Okay, children, today we discussed about the basic concepts of algebra, and also we saw the exercise 11a from your chapter 11. Okay, so in the next class we are going to discuss how to add and how to subtract the algebraic expressions. Until bye, take care.